Rogers MasterCard, the best no annual fee cashback card in Canada. Visit rogersbank.com.
Good morning, Toronto. Welcome back to BT. Tammy Meredith Sid here with you. Devo's off. He's back tomorrow. Saturday night, we were together when we saw this news drop. Matthew Perry, wow, found dead at his LA home on Saturday at the age of 54. This one hit a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. An investigation into how Perry died is ongoing. Foul play is not suspected. One of the wilder aspects of this is his last post on Instagram from 7 days ago, where he was in a hot tub with headphones on, and you can see the moon there behind him. Again, this was from 7 days ago. And you know, Friends is one of the biggest shows, dare I say, in the history of television, from 1994 to 2004, and Matthew Perry's role in that was undeniable. A lot of people have different emotions here, Meredith. What ran through your head first?
Oh gosh, I mean, we were out for dinner in Montreal, and the three of us sat there and spoke of all the hilarious episodes that he gave us. This is one of those characters you can't forget, but also he really struggled, and struggled publicly, but owned that struggle in a way that I think helped a lot of other people. And the gift of his book that he released recently, I think is hopefully something that will even surpass his character of Chandler. I mean, he gave us the laughs, but he gave us also so much wisdom and vulnerability and care in that book that I know I've been reading, as I'm sure we all have, many quotes from him. And he did give us one that I know when I die, people will talk about friends, 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 and I'm glad of that. But I hope they also speak of, as far as my accomplishments go, how much I was able to help other people. You know, he had the Perry house in Malibu for men. And I think through his death, hopefully people who are going through the struggle that he did are helped by the attention that he's brought to how difficult that is.
I 100% agree. I read a tribute from one of his co-stars, Paget Brewster, who said that yes, Friends is Friends. It is that is a legacy on its own, but she hopes that his book will be the legacy that even surpasses that, just because of the fact that he was so open about his struggles with painkillers, with alcohol abuse, and he never shied away from it. Yeah, he went to rehab, and that was public, and it was known, and he did that recovery. He not only wrote about it, but there was a clip of him that I listened to where he just said he hopes that when he dies, that the fact that he helped people overcome, or at least come to terms and face their addictions, will be the thing that people remember him for. He knows that Friends will be what everyone talks about, but he really hopes that the help with addiction will be something that he has helped, it surpasses that. And I really do hope for him that is. I'm glad we're having that conversation, that we're talking about it. That is the conversation online, very much so. So it's happening, I think.
Friends past day and present day. I'm still blown away at how many kids are watching Friends.
Yeah.
On the streaming services. It is a show that continues to affect people. And you know, I think we've all seen some clips kind of moving around social media. The one that got me was Matthew Perry on a stage in front of an audience was talking about why he doesn't watch the show back. And he could pinpoint by the season what drug he was taking. You could tell in his face. No one at home could tell. I don't know if cast members could, probably, but it was to listen to him, and I would highly suggest people do it. To listen to him talk about his difficulties with sobriety was stunning, because it was with a clarity that you don't hear from people who have had that kind of struggle. But and I know that, listen, Friends, like you said, like we all know, that was the ticket, $1 million an episode by the end of that. And the remaining 5 main co-stars, they have not said anything yet.
No.
We are expecting a joint statement very soon from the rest of the cast, who are completely shattered by this. But it was, it was a show that really, really mattered to a lot of people. And Matthew Perry, as an actor, you know, the show meant a lot, but he also was nominated for Emmys for his role in The West Wing, a show that I haven't completely finished, but is amazing by all accounts. Comedy at his level is very, very difficult to pull off. And the way he did it opened up a new kind of genre of TV comedy, and he should be applauded for that. It is a very sad story that someone that successful and someone that loved had to go down the roads he felt he needed to go down. But if anyone can learn something from this, if anyone can grab some type of inspiration in terms of how he tried to fight it, I think I think that's a positive thing. But it was a sad 54 years old. You know, it's incredible. It's one of the biggest TV shows of all time, and
Canadian kid, like grew up in Ottawa.
Yeah.
There's a Canadian connection there too.
Mom was communications director for Pierre Elliott Trudeau.
Yeah. So I mean, our prime minister released a statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went to school together.
Yeah. So it's affected a lot of people. At Breakfast TV, let us know some of your memories of Matthew Perry, one of the funniest people I've ever seen on television, on one of the biggest shows we've ever seen. Devastating news over the weekend. All right, we're going to take a break. Tammy's got news coming up. Interview with Dr. Kieran Moore. Flu shots and COVID boosters available to everyone 6 months and older today. We'll have information on that. Also coming up, if you are feeling overly stressed out these days, we have a mental health advocate here who is sharing a story to give you inspiration to manage your mental health. It's Monday. You're watching BT. More after this. Good morning.